Okay, in this first lesson, we're going to learn about the latest browser, or the latest edition for Firefox. It's 9.1. To check to see which version you have, you would go to Help and then come down to About Firefox, and it tells you the version you have right here. So this is the latest one, 9.0.1. They had a lot of great features in this one. So let's jump right into it. Now, the common mistake that a lot of students make is they don't know where to put the address. They'll put the address in the search field over here, or they'll put it in something like this, thinking that it's going to take them to the address. Or let's say if they use Yahoo, they'll put a web address in that search field, which is wrong. The correct place you want to put your address is up here in the address bar. So if I'm going to any site, I want to type it in here, not somewhere else. And that takes me directly to the site. So this is the address bar. The next feature here is the search field. Now, if you're not sure of a website or web address, or you just want to do a general search for something like used cars in Los Angeles, you can place that in here, and it automatically does that search in Google without having to go to Google site. I can customize which search engine that Firefox will default to in this field. Right now it's a Google that has a G. If I hit this drop down arrow, this drop down box, it gives me my options. And it comes pre-installed with the ones you see. We have Google, Yahoo, Bing, Amazon, eBay, Twitter, and Wikipedia. If I select any of these, I'll select eBay, and I can hit enter, and now it does that same search for used cars Los Angeles on eBay. And here you see it right here, used cars Los Angeles. So this is a wonderful little tool for searching for things across different platforms, across different search engines. I'm going to try the same thing on Bing. I don't have to retype it. I just change the search engine or the site that I'm using for the search, and then click go or search, and it takes me to that site. So that's a big common mistake that people make, is putting the address in the wrong bar. It's supposed to come in this bar, the address bar, the URL bar, and this is for searches, and you can change the search engines. Another nice feature that they have is the autocomplete feature, meaning, let me erase that, as you type something in the address bar, the browser will access the history and try to give you a complete URL of different search engines, or I'm sorry, different websites that you visited that match what you have typed so far. So like so far I only have www dot, and I have a whole list of different sites that begin with www dot. So there's Facebook, all these different sites. Now as I start typing more, it's going to narrow down my options to predict what it thinks I'm trying to accomplish, where I'm trying to go to. So here I have typed in a partial URL, www.masha, and what I really want is Mashable. So now I don't have to type the entire field out, the entire address. I can type part of it, and then it's going to come up with various options to complete that. And I can just click on the one I want, and there it is. Okay, so that's the autocomplete function. Another thing that they've done is they've changed the tabs. They've moved the tabs to the top. So these are your tabs right up here. Here's one tab, here's two tabs, and here's the third. you will know which tab you have selected by that tab being highlighted. And it's going to display the content for that particular page. So right now the Google tab is highlighted. I have that selected and it's showing Google. So I can interact with Google any way I want. New York Times. I can do a Google search. Now this search on Google is the same thing as searching in here. So it's just a different way of accessing it. Now I want to go to a different tab. I just click on that tab and now it's displaying that website. And I can do that for all my tabs. Okay. If I want to add a tab, I hit the plus button and that brings up a new tab and it's blank. So I can put anything I want in here. Okay, and it's going to bring up that web page. So this is good for if you're doing research and you want to have several pages open within one browser window, right? I can have several pages open in one browser window to access them all simultaneously. Here's one website, 2, 3, 4. I can keep on adding them. Let's say I can put my email address in here if I wanted to, or another website, my Facebook page, anything I want. So I can start cutting and pasting information into another web page. It's that easy. If you want to close a tab, you simply come here to the red X and tap it. Okay? And that gets rid of those tabs. The other option that we have up here right next to the address bar is the back button. So this will allow me to go back one page and go forward a page. So let's say I can click on a link. So I'm just clicking on general links here, and I've done some surfing. And now I want to go back a page. Or let me go deeper. Okay. So here I am on a article. Let's say there was something else I wanted to read within this page. I can hit the back button, and it's going to go back one page. I can hit it again, and it's going to go back again. Another feature that you can do is you can take a tab and make it its own window. Meaning I can take an existing tab, and let's say if I want to have multiple windows or multiple browser windows open at the same time. I don't want the tab function. I can take a tab, click and drag it. I'm holding it down and I'm just pulling it out, and you see how you have that ghost image of the site, and I let it go. Now I have two browser windows. Here's one window with Mashable, and then here's the other window. Here's one window with Mashable, and then here's the other browser window. Okay, and now I can see the tabs or the windows open down here because I have two of these bars down here on. Okay, and each of these windows have the tab function. I can add tabs in this one now. This is great for comparison. You can bring up two different pages and you can view those pages side by side. And an example of this would be, let's say I'm looking for something on eBay. Okay, I can go to, I don't know, roller skates. Who doesn't like to roller skate? I do. Okay, so here we go. I have girls Chicago roller skates. I'm just picking this stuff at random. So I'm going to copy, and I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to paste it in this window. But instead of eBay, I'm going to look this up on Amazon. Okay, and now I can see which one is cheaper. Here they have it, girls Chicago roller skates for 30 to 34 bucks, and they have it on eBay for $14 so far. So again, I can have these two windows side by side for comparison. And you can do this with any site. I can still, again, add tabs in each window and close tabs and all that. Okay, so that is a little bit about the top toolbar functions in the new Firefox browser window. If you have any questions, post them below or bring them up in class, and I'd be happy to answer them.